Jammin' Ninja!
Captain Saipon!
Justice Academy Class 4-2! Anyan Kapan!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to announce the winner of the Hero of Heroes Grand Prix. Which hero rose above the rest to win this coveted title? I have the name right here. The winner of the 15th Annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is...
It is I, the true champion!
The real hero of the night is in our midst. The warrior of Neo Old Tokyo Nickel Samurai! Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. You'll have to rock harder next year.
I'm so proud of the kid for doing the series justice. Yay!
Not that I care, but this thing is obviously rigged.
So, the hero guy that won tonight is the same one that all of you were cheering for earlier?
Yeah, that's right. You don't watch the Nickel Samurai? It is I.
Sorry, but the only kids show I watch regularly is Children's Masterpiece Theater every Sunday.
You gotta get with the times. All the cool people are crazy about the Nickel Samurai.
Then does that mean Mr. Nick is as big a fan of the show as you are?
No, not him. He's what we cool kids call an old fart.
Why would you call me that?
Because that's what you are. Remember how you carried this around?
What is that?
One of the Signal Samurai. Their group actually won the very first Hero of Heroes Grand Prix. That really does take me back.
He's just had it sitting in his desk drawer, so I decided to take it.
I was keeping it in there for a reason, you know.
It is I, the Nickel Samurai! Crazy for justice! Excellent win, Nickel Samurai. Thank you.
These two men embody the spirit of honor a true hero must possess to be the best. Heroes among heroes. Make some noise for the Jammin' Ninja!
That really brings tears to my eyes. It's so sweet.
Hero dudes! Hey, look over here and I'll get an awesome pick!
Yeah!
Larry?
Huh? What's the deal, bro? Can't you see I'm working here?
You're with the press?
That's right, I'm a well-respected journalist these days.
I think this new job title of yours may be going to your head a little bit there, man.
Check this out!
Gossip land, huh?
Ooh, let me see. Wow, that's crazy.
The woman on the cover is not wearing very much, is she?
Whoa, look away! This is not for young eyes!
I want to know where her clothes went.
Adorable! Who's this cutie?
Oh, this is Pearls. She's my little cousin.
It's very nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, we should get going. This guy's in the middle of a big assignment.
This is like the worst time to leave, Nick. The main event hasn't even started yet.
Oh yeah, almost forgot about the winner's showcase. This year should be a good one too.
That's awesome!
Well, I'm talking about the big scoop. The Nickel Samurai has some confession to make.
A confession?
Can you get me someone to clean this place up?
Yes, of course.
I want to get a nap in before the show. Do me a solid and wake me up in a little bit.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Do you know what this is gonna be about? Like what he's confessing to?
Sorry, but I really don't know anything. Though I'm pretty sure he'll have a press conference in full costume.
Really?
I'll bet that won't make things extra weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Unfortunately, tonight's winner's showcase with the Nickel Samurai will not be held due to circumstances that are beyond our control.
No, why? No fair!
You don't have to break my arm over it.
Additionally, we ask everyone to please remain in the building until you are cleared to leave. Your cooperation is very important in this matter. The police may need to talk to some of you.
What's going on?
I repeat,
What do you think
please do not
happened,
leave the
Maya?
building under
I
any
say we go and
circumstances.
find
Thank
out.
you.
Praise you, scofflaws!
Some kind of alien creature is shooting us!
Can't you boneheads follow instructions? They just told everybody to stay put!
Wait, that voice. No way. Miss Oldbag!
What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing here? I'm working security, duh! Kids these days, it's like they can't bother to listen or read anything, even if their stupid lives depend on it. I mean, just the other day, a sign said caution bridge out, and this snot-nosed punk comes up like he's gonna waltz across it and says to me, I'll walk on the end part like he's some kind of gravity-defying comedian. It grinds my gears when people don't take their safety seriously. That's why I do what I do and why I told him if he wants to...
I know how to handle an old bag attack.
That was an experience. How can someone be so bizarre?
I think it's probably because she's an alien.
Whoa! Is that actually true?
Attention, Miss Maya Fey.
That's
Miss
me.
Maya Fey, please come to the front desk. You have a telephone call waiting for you.
Who's
Again,
calling
Miss
me?
Maya Fey
Guess
to the
I'll
front
find
desk,
out.
please.
Okay. Catch up with you later.
Miss Maya Fey, I presume.
Yes?
Please, come with me, ma'am. I'll show you the way.
You see this? I'm a journalist, my man, so I have a right to know.
No way. We're still investigating.
What's going on?
Hey, get this. This cop's oppressing me. He's trying to silence the media, bro.
Can you back me up here, buddy? I mean, this is a murder case.
What? A murder?
Me and my big mouth.
The showcase was just canceled. So did somebody kill the Nickel Samurai?
No. Once again, the samurai's the prime suspect.
Huh? Then who's the victim?
It's the Jammin' Ninja.
Whoa, you mean the actor who plays him? Juan Corrida?
That's right. He's probably the biggest action star next to Matt Ungar, who plays the Nickel Samurai. We're thinking it could be a rivalry thing.
I heard. Word's going around Ungard was arrested earlier for killing Corrida. So I was talking to the cop here to get the full story. What are the odds that another samurai actor would get a murder rap? It's crazy to think that Ungard would do it. He's known for being the guy that's as refreshing as a spring breeze. I'm here for the biggest scandal of the 20th century!
Dude, it's over. We've been in the 21st century for a while now.
Anyway, I can't stand here all night chatting with you guys. I've got a murder to solve.
When Mystic Maya hears about this...
I know. She's definitely gonna try to me to take the case, no doubt.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this.
What? Who's it from?
A bellboy, I think? Huh?
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney?
Yes, Wright speaking. And who is this?
Someone with something valuable to you.
Yeah, what? What? Maya, just what's going on here?
This is a kidnapping, Mr. Wright.
No.
Oh no!
Tell me what you want from me. How much money?
I don't want money. I want a certain verdict. A complete acquittal, in fact.
What's this about?
Surely you've heard there was just a murder at the hotel, correct? An action star named Matt Ungard has been arrested for the crime.
How do you know about that?
He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that fact myself. The trial will begin soon, and you will secure the acquittal, or Miss Maya Fey will pay dearly for it. You have one chance, Mr. Wright.
Wait, do you mean on the first day?
Oh, you're sharp, aren't you? Anyway, since I'm playing the role of kidnapper, I can't pass up the opportunity to say, don't think about calling the cops.
Who the hell are you, anyway?
You may call me the Killer.
To kill her?
This is messed up, dude.
You're an attorney?
I am.
Hold on a sec. I gotta talk to my agent. I got some spiky-haired lawyer guy here wanting to talk to me. Right. Sorry, man, they've got someone.
But...
I'm good. My agent already hired some big-shot lawyer to take the case.
Can you at least tell me what you know about...
Hang on. Gotta call the agent again.
Yeah, but I'm not...
They would kill me if I gave an interview without running it by them.
Mr. On Guard! Listen! I need this case.
You have to let me take it!
What's with the intensity, man? You went all super scary.
I'm begging you. If I don't defend you in court, then the killer...
Whoa. What name did you just say? The killer?
Yes, I did.
Now I understand. Well, Mr. Lawyer, you're totally hired.
Really?
So I hope you'll be able to get me a verdict as refreshing as the spring breeze.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Now why don't you take a seat?
Mr. Ungard, I need you to be completely honest with me here. Did you or did you not murder Juan Corrida?
I know it looks bad. I mean, I do have a reputation. They say I'm cocky and arrogant. But Juan and I had a healthy rivalry. And besides, I would never kill anybody. It's the truth.
And I have your word on that?
Yes, I swear it. This is breaking my heart. I'm supposed to be a hero, but I couldn't even save my friend.
Please don't worry. You'll get through this.
Thank you. When the trial starts, you'll be there to defend me?
I'll be on your side. Oh, one more thing. I heard you were going to do some sort of press conference after the winner's showcase. Yeah, there was quite a bit of talk about the Nickel Samurai making some kind of confession.
I don't know anything about that. It's probably something my manager set up for me to do.
I see. Well, thanks.
Hey, is everything gonna be okay?
I'm more optimistic after convincing him to be our client. And now, I need to convince the judge he's innocent.
You got this.
Sir, my name is Adrian Andrews, and I'm Matt Ungard's manager.
Oh, hello. I heard that you're the one who found Juan Corrida's body yesterday, is that correct?
Yes.
So, where did you find him?
I found him in his dressing room.
Hold on. If you're Matt Ungard's manager, then why were you there? It just seems a little unusual to me.
Because it was almost time for the showcase. So I went to see if he was ready. Matt wasn't going to be the only one on stage.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
Oh, wow. This lady's a real go-getter. She's a good role model.
Overtime!
Not you again.
Start walking, kid.
What do you want with me?
Looks like you zeroed in on her too, huh?
Huh?
You know that woman seems like a real go-getter to me.
Is that a problem? I don't get it.
She'll do anything to get ahead. Ungard ordered her to corrupt my dear sweet Juan, to lead him down a path of wickedness using her vile wiles. You see this?
The Jammin' Ninja's late night rendezvous. His partner is his rival's manager, AA? Adrian Andrews?
I have a real quick question. What does the weird space lady mean by vile wiles?
Let's hold off on that. I mean, let's never talk about that, okay?
This was a setup. Ungard was trying to take his rival down in some kind of scandal. It was a horrible thing. They were just toying with my poor Juan's emotions to hurt him.
So, Miss Oldbag, I take it you were a fan of his? Of Corrida's, I mean?
I loved the Jammin' Ninja!
You're really gonna be defending Matt Ungard?
Well, yeah.
Wow! It's like a teddy bear kingdom!
Apparently, his fans sent him these.
He was into collecting teddy bears?
I believe he once spent a few years living in the mountains and fighting bears. He said it was to strengthen his body and soul.
Well, that's totally bullshit.
So the body was here.
Yeah, that's right. With a knife in his chest.
I had heard that Matt's fingerprints were found all over the murder weapon.
Well, the autopsy report isn't quite finished, but that is what led to the suspect's arrest. And the eyewitness testimony factored in pretty heavily. Honestly, brother, you are gonna have one hell of a time getting this dude off.
There's eyewitness testimony?
Finally, you reveal your true nature, Phoenix Wright.
Say what? What did I do?
Tried to steal info from the detective, like a man bereft of honor. You are a scoundrel! And to think that my perfect record was sullied by a man like you, that will never ever happen again, understand? This time, victory shall be mine. I swear it on the Von Karma name!
Whoa, she's fired up. She's usually intense, but this is different.
Tell me something, Miss Andrews.
Yes, what?
You will think about it? What the two of us discussed earlier?
Sure.
Hang on!
Silence!
So you'll beat me. Right. That's all I ever hear from you.
Come with me, Scruffy!
Yes, ma'am!
That turn you on?
Yo!
Larry.
Dude, you don't know where my camera is, do you?
You lost it?
I don't know, or maybe you decided to steal it to see what you could get down at the pawn shop?
Are you kidding me?
Confess now and I might not press charges.
You know I would never do anything like that. You probably just put it down somewhere and forgot it.
And I just got the scoop of a lifetime on the thing!
Here you go. This will make you feel all better.
Oh!
And for you.
So sweet. The kidnapper!
How are you today, Mr. Wright?
You better not have hurt Maya to kill her.
What you should be more worried about is tomorrow's trial. By the way, I've prepared a present just for you.
A present from this psycho?
It is imperative that you claim victory in the courtroom, and this will help.
What are you talking about?
You'll see for yourself very soon. I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Wright.
Poor Mr. Maya.
I'm doing the right thing, aren't I, sis?
Oh my God, she's been shot!
That seems strange. The whip lady's late.
It's awful!
What's this about, Detective? The trial's about to begin.
Prosecutor Von Karma! This morning she was shot by a sniper!
The prosecutor has been shot?
Did he say it was by a sniper?
Yes, hello? Talk to him.
Tell me, Mr. Wright, how do you like my present?
So it was you. I would never want Von Karma to die.
Relax, she'll live. But she won't be back to work anytime soon. I'm sure of that.
Stop this now!
It was merely cover fire. Now be a good boy and secure that acquittal, will you?
Hey!
Do you really think the whip lady's gonna make it, Mr. Nick?
In light of this, we're left with no other choice than to cancel today's proceedings.
Hold it!
Oh shit, there he is. Red suit. Listen, it's what you hear and listen. X gonna give it to you. Live it on your own, X gonna deliver to you. You see it? Oh, hell yeah, dude. This is
The
badass.
trial can go on. I shall argue in her stead.
Woo! Yeah, boy, get it!
Why are you here?
Because Miss Von Karma's been injured. She's in surgery now. Fortunately, her life's not in danger. I have absorbed all the case data she'd collected. I shall prove On Guard's guilt with my own methods. And Lady Justice will be served.
I thought Miles Edgeworth chose death. Did you just change your mind or what?
No, the man that I once was is surely dead and gone.
Then explain what made you come back to this place. And why do it now?
In the years since that trial, I have been searching endlessly for answers. What is a prosecutor? What exactly do I stand for in the courtroom? So, right, what exactly do you stand for? Tell me, do you even have an answer for that question?
Huh? Well,
Dickless.
What do I stand for? Pancakes?
I like pancakes. I stand for pancakes.
We'll be clear by this trial's end. But what about yours?
Court is now hereby in session for the murder trial of Mr. Matthew Ungard. Prosecutor Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
This is awful. I'm so freaking hungry. Help me, Nick.
I will get the verdict I need in this case, no matter what. Hold on, Maya. I'll save you.
I wonder if the trial has even started yet. I want ramen so bad.
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court.
Dick Gumshoe, senior detective with the District Police Force.
Now, detective, outline the case for us.
Sir! The murder took place around 7:30 on the night of March 20th at the Swanky Hotel nearby. The victim's name is Juan Corrida, and he was attending the Hero of Heroes convention as the Jammin' Ninja, a popular character he plays on TV. He was killed in his room before the winner's showcase. Cause of death was strangulation by scarf.
Say what?
You may begin your cross-examination, defense.
I recall that on the night of the murder, you told me the victim died from the knife wound to his chest.
If you take a gander at the photo, you'll see the knife front and center. But according to the coroner's report, the guy had actually been strangled before he was stabbed.
So what's with the knife?
It was stuck in the victim's chest after he was already dead.
And Matthew Ungard, why was he arrested for the murder?
Sir, because the CSI team had found his fingerprints all over the knife.
Is that so? His prints?
Not to mention, he and the deceased had a legendary rivalry going on. The defendant had planned all this out, first getting the knife and then killing his competition. It's textbook premeditated murder.
Objection! Take a closer look at the handle of the knife. The hotel's name is engraved on it.
Oh.
That means it's hotel property, so he couldn't have procured it beforehand. Therefore, the murder could not have been premeditated.
Oh yeah.
Score!
Objection! Nice try, defense. But any fool would be able to see the knife was hotel property.
Maybe not any fool.
The true sign of intent is here. The victim's room still has dishes and silverware on the table.
Okay.
On the other hand, if you examine the table setting in the defendant's room, you can see that something's missing.
What?
There's no knife.
There's no peanut butter for that jelly on the plate. I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Well done, Mr. Edgeworth. A brilliant deduction.
Furthermore, at this time, I would like to call a witness to the stand who will no doubt corroborate the defendant's guilt.
You have a witness?
Pew, 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 pew. Ta-da!
Angie! It's been so long, I almost forgot how handsome and dapper you are. You've been laid down so on me.
Not her.
State your name and occupation.
I'm Wendy Oldback, Foxy Intergalactic Security. Oh. You swine! You murdered my wand!
I ought to blast a crater in you, geese!
Witness, please refrain from pretending to kill the defendant with that bizarre weapon of yours, or you will be removed.
Shut up, Grandpa! Eat this!
Don't shoot!
Now then, tell us what exactly you saw while working security that night.
Oh, I'll tell you all my secrets. A little after the winner had been announced, I went to scan the area in front of Juan's room. But someone else showed up. It was that knockoff samurai Ungard.
You're lying! I never went into Juan's dressing room!
I saw you sneaking around clear as day! I don't lie!
What are we gonna do, Mr. Nick?
You may begin your cross-examination, defense.
Ungard said at the time of the murder, he was taking a nap in his hotel suite and wearing the nickel samurai costume.
That's a lie! I've got hard evidence that proves it was him!
Hey, that's my camera lady!
What? Finders keepers, losers weepers. I don't know who the camera belongs to, but there is one pic you have just got to see.
I don't think I want to see.
Witness! Why did you not tell me about this?
Oh, I thought it'd be a nice surprise.
Now he knows how I feel.
Then let's see this picture. That's the samurai!
That's him! No!
It's a beautiful picture if you ask me.
Taken with my nice camera!
Ah! So, it's still him!
Objection! That picture provides no proof because you can't even see who's wearing the costume.
But he said he was wearing it at the time, didn't he? He killed my poor baby Juan without taking it off!
Objection! That is a glaring contradiction of the facts.
Wait, what do you mean by that, defense?
The knife has my client's prints all over it. If he'd stabbed him in costume, he wouldn't leave a single fingerprint on it. That means the real killer could have planted the knife from Ungard's room as false evidence.
Oh, Edgy! Save me, please!
Objection! He went to the victim's room still in costume so he wouldn't be seen. Then he removed the outfit before he committed the murder. Quite simple, really.
But wouldn't that just attract more attention?
We have one person who claims to have been wearing the costume at that time. What evidence leads you to believe it could have been anybody else?
That's weird.
It is I, the true champion!
Hold on! The person in the picture is not him! Pearl!
I'm on it!
Look at the Nickel Samurai's feet.
I can see them.
It looks like the pants in his costume don't touch the floor!
In other words, the person shown in this photograph is considerably shorter than Matt Ungard.
Look at him. It's like it didn't affect him at all.
If that's true, do you have a theory on who the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume could be?
Yes. It's also the person most likely to have taken the knife from Ungard's room before the murder. That would be his manager, Adrian Andrews.
Oh!
How could she? She's a small woman, so she fits the bill perfectly. Your Honor, I demand that Adrian Andrews be called to testify before the court at once.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, what do you say?
I see no reason to object.
What are you thinking, Miles? Is it about that time we spent at camp together? Sniffing each other's armpits at night?
Witness, state your name and occupation.
I'm Adrian Andrews, and I'm Matt Ungard's manager.
Bitch, I'ma slap those glasses off your face.
Miss Andrews, you discovered the victim's body, correct?
That's true. I did.
There have been several reports in media outlets that you and the victim are rather close.
Yes, that's true as well.
Even though he was considered to be your client's rival?
This is about my personal life.
After the awards ceremony that night, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to hold a press conference, but the defendant claims he had no knowledge of that. And there's one more thing. When the Nickel Samurai exited the victim's room, Ungard claims he was asleep in his own room wearing the costume. Which leaves me with just one conclusion.
I'm guessing you're going to say there were 2 costumes at the hotel that night, which is correct.
Really? 2 costumes?
I had brought a spare one with us.
Then Ungard wasn't going to be giving the press conference after all.
Juan was going to do it, while dressed as the Nickel Samurai. And he was planning to give a confession.
Order! Order!
I arranged the press conference earlier, but kept it a secret from my client.
I knew that might have been the case.
Juan was planning on smearing Matt's reputation if he lost this year's Grand Prix to him. He knew of a big secret that would totally destroy Matt's career.
And what was this big secret?
I won't say. I refuse. Under the law, I have the right to refuse if I believe that the testimony will potentially incriminate me as well.
Yes, that is an absolute legal right.
Why would she choose to play that card so quickly?
You will think about it, what the two of us discussed earlier?
Sure.
So she put her up to it.
Why would you refuse to testify if it could help solve Juan Corrida's murder?
Because
You could have easily taken the knife with Unguard's fingerprints from his suite. And you knew about the spare costume. You had a huge opportunity to frame your client for the murder of his rival.
Stop.
It must have been you! Admit it! You murdered Juan Corrida in cold blood, and then you tried to pin this heinous crime on the man you represent.
I won't say. I refuse.
I can't believe she'd do that to my face.
Order!
Your Honor, it appears that we will get no more testimony from this witness.
It does. We can't force her to talk.
But I'm not done with my cross-examination yet.
As long as this witness continues to refuse to testify, all of your questioning will be in vain, defense.
Your Honor!
Give it up! You currently do not have enough evidence to indict Adrian Andrews.
There's gotta be something. Maya needs this.
Why are you in such a rush anyway?
I can't say! It's not your concern!
I'm really worried.
Since further investigation into this case will be necessary, the trial will resume tomorrow.
No! Please keep it going, Your Honor! I'm begging you!
Today's proceedings are hereby adjourned.
Poor Mystic Maya!
I had to win today, but I failed.
Give me more time!
I've already given you one gift, Mr. Wright.
But I think I can still win this case!
Don't be a sore loser.
Please, all I need is just one more day.
I'll give you that, but my generosity will run out very soon.
So he'll let you?
You almost had it.
I'm sorry I let you down.
You'll pull it off tomorrow. After all, who could convict a guy that's as refreshing as the spring breeze?
Yeah, right.
Oh, also, I have another favor I have to ask you. I need someone to go by my place and feed Shu. That's my pet kitty.
Named Shu?
I haven't been home for a while, so it's probably dead by now.
We can't let the poor little kitty starve to death!
Yeah, we can.
Witness! Let me see the card that's in your possession. The one that you're keeping inside of your notebook.
Here.
Where'd you get the card, see?
I found it in Juan's room that night. It was lying there next to his body. I don't know what it is.
Excuse me. Right. What was that about? You clearly did not want the trial to be adjourned today. Is something wrong? Let's go have a chat. She was kidnapped?
The kidnapper demanded a complete acquittal in Matt Unguard's case.
So that's what this is. Shelley DeKiller's card. A cunning assassin that the police have been after for several years now.
You've heard of him before?
And he's the same one that kidnapped Mystic Maya?
He leaves this calling card near the body of every one of his victims to claim responsibility for their deaths.
Is he just trying to show off?
There is another reason for it, actually. It's a duty to his clients.
What do you mean?
It's a safeguard to prevent them from being accused of committing the murders themselves.
I see. Because if his calling card is found at the scene, it's clear that he was the one responsible.
And he will protect them by any means necessary. It's all part of some kind of ethical code.
So, that means the one who hired him to kill Corrida
must be the very same man that he's going out of his way to protect. Your client, Unguard.
No, not him.
I've gotta eat some real food soon. She's pretty. With love, Celeste.
I'm sorry, but this simply will not do, young lady.
Hey, do you really think he did it?
A bear?
Oh, I guess that's Sue. What a pretty kitty!
We'll get you food, buddy.
Beg your pardon, but who might you be?
Oh, I'm Mr. Unguard's defense lawyer. He asked me to feed his cat for him while he's gone.
Ah, so you must be Mr. Right. I'm Mr. Unguard's butler.
He never mentioned having a butler.
Yes. Well, please don't worry about the cat. I'll take good care of it. Well then, I humbly ask that you take very good care of my master.
It's weird. If he has a butler, why did he ask us to come by?
I don't know, but let's check out the crime scene again. You're here, Edgeworth?
Back off, man! This area is off limits! What in the hell?
And now it's off limits to you too, Detective!
I'm sorry, sir.
What in the heck was that?
It's high!
Wait, I think it's surely a hidden camera.
Wait, are you sure?
This is some kind of wireless transmitter, which means somebody was watching this room remotely and jerking off.
Really? Could it be a crazy fan or something?
I don't know. But if this same bear was here on the night of the murder,
It's possible that it caught the whole thing on camera.
I humbly beseech the
it appears to be rather expensive.
my
So I'd wager that we could trace this bear back to the sender.
Yeah, right.
I'll take care of it. You have something far more important to do.
I just want you to know I didn't mean to break you.
Speak this prayer.
Thank you.
This is the last piece of candy. All I want is ramen.
I won't say. I refuse.
What in the hell is she trying to hide?
This isn't right. Eating all this ramen while Mystic Maya is probably starving right now.
The wait's over, buddy! We just found out who sent that big old bear!
Really? That didn't take very much time.
Cops, get the job done, brother! And Edgeworth thought that you should see this too. Hot diggity, that's perfect! I've been running around like crazy, so I can eat a horse right now! Whoa. Oh, I'll eat later. The kid's still crying. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was yours.
Something wrong?
Kinda late for a visit, don't you think?
Juan Corrida's room was being secretly filmed.
It was?
Yes, by a hidden video camera. It was disguised inside one of those teddy bears.
That's scary. Fans these days will do just about anything.
It's not that. We know who sent it to him. It was you, so stop lying.
You have proof it was me?
Matter of fact, I do. This credit card receipt for a one-of-a-kind luxury teddy bear with your name on it is pretty damn convincing to me.
Good job figuring it out.
Be honest. You know Shelley DeKiller, do you not?
Do I? Who's that?
Drop the act! Because you're the one who hired him to murder your rival, Juan Corrida! I know it was you! And you filmed the whole thing with this hidden camera to boot. Tell me I'm wrong! Please, I really hope I'm wrong. What's with you?
Oh man. Sorry. Guess it's time you met the real Mad on Guard.
Surprise, motherfucker! This is a real me.
You lied to me. When we first met, you said you would never kill anybody.
That wasn't a lie, bro. Cause that the killer guy handled all of that stuff for me. I didn't even have to get my hands dirty.
Tell me, why'd you hide the camera in his room?
Had to have some insurance.
Meaning?
Do you really think I'm just gonna trust an assassin? If he tried to blackmail me or say I killed Juan, I have video evidence of him in the act. You could say that I set him up for his own starring role in the Jammin' Ninjas snuff film.
You monster.
Now it's all up to you to do your job and make sure that I get off scot-free.
My job is not saving murderers.
Oh yeah? Well, think of it as saving the girl's life. Because if that judge makes me hang for off and Juan, you're a killer too.
I've gotta save her.
At this point, I'd eat anything.
I'm lost. What am I supposed to do?
Can't tell you. It's entirely up to you to decide how to proceed. I really can't tell you. During last year's case, the realization hit me that I had lost sight of what it truly meant to be a prosecutor. I wanted to distance myself from that life and reflect upon who I was. Reconsider why I had chosen that path. And when I came upon that answer, I would begin a new journey. Now, Phoenix, you must do the same.
But how?
Start by asking this question. What does being a defense attorney mean to me? You'll find the answer eventually.
Okay, but I know that I can't let a murderer walk away scot-free. And now, poor Maya's life can only be saved by one thing, ignoring the truth. I have to do it, but it's not me.
And still, the truth will not change.
I became an attorney because I wanted to fight for people who had no one on their side. And the truth
Careful.
was what it was all about. It was the best.
Careful,
proof
you
for saving
pansy.
those people. Now I can't even save one of my closest friends.
Don't fool yourself. Do you think you're some sort of superhero? You're just a man. You talk about saving people, but that's not what normal men do.
Well, why don't you tell me what you can't beg a boogaboo?
The truth. I'll fight for it with all I have. It's that simple.
The truth, huh?
This case is sure to get much darker. See it through till the end.
Thank you, Edgeworth. You know, I like the new you.
You helped me find myself, so thank you.
Are you prepared for tomorrow, Mr. Wright?
Ungard told me he was your client, that he hired you to murder Karita.
Oh, is that so?
Why did you drag Maya into this?
I always ensure no suspicion should fall on my clients.
It's part of my moral code, how I maintain their trust.
You kidding? You have no morals!
I do, Mr. Wright. You'll see for yourself after you win the acquittal and I keep my word by returning the girl.
You hear that? The cat.
I did, yes. It was a loud-ass cat. I mean, who wouldn't hear that?
With no fingerprints or strange fibers.
Who's got Froyo?
Unfortunately, it seems we're a bit too late.
Ah, damn it, that always happens!
Shoo, do you know where Mystic Maya is?
Take a look at this!
It would seem this is where the hidden camera was sending its transmissions.
All that evidence right there.
Confiscate everything.
Okay, but there's no video in the deck.
He must have taken the tape with him.
We found another room!
That's Celeste Andrews.
Any relation?
Adrian Andrews' sister. She used to be Matt Ungard's manager before she passed away.
Wait, both of them? That's so strange.
Mr. Nick! Look at the back!
This is a note from Maya.
Is that so? Does it tell us anything useful?
Nick, so you did come for me. I believed you would. If you get that slime bag in acquittal, I'll never forgive you. Well, tell Pearls I said hi. Goodbye.
She said goodbye? We gotta find her right now!
Am I really going to walk in there and set a murderer free? Can I ignore the truth? Any news?
Listen, bud.
Did you find out where he took Maya?
We still don't have any real solid leads as of yet. You gotta keep fighting for her sake.
Understood.
But I swear I'm gonna find out where the killer is and set Maya free. Then we can give that D-list actor a new role in prison. She's gonna be A-okay, pal. You just do what you gotta do in that courtroom. If things get serious, old Edgeworth is gonna be right there with you, brother. You guys work together in there, and us cops will do all we can out in the streets. Believe in us and hang in there to the end, buddy.
I will, Detective.
He's a good guy, isn't he? We can count on him.
Yeah. Ready? Let's do this.
Yeah!
This court will hereby resume the trial of Matthew Ungard.
The defense is ready to proceed, Your Honor.
As am I, Your Honor.
We concluded yesterday's session with a rather unusual situation, when Miss Adrian Andrews refused to provide sworn testimony to the court.
On that note, I would like to present this card the witness had on her person yesterday.
The killer left that there.
She claims to have discovered it near Juan Corrida's body.
And what is the significance of such a thing?
It was left by a hired assassin.
What? So it's his calling card?
Shelley de Killer. Once his work is done, he leaves this behind to claim credit for the hit.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Corrida was killed by a professional hitman. And the one who hired him was the defendant, Matthew Ungard.
I knew he was guilty!
Objection! There is no proof that my client hired him. Besides, what about Adrian Andrews? She could have easily been the one that called for the hit on him.
Mr. Wright, you're wrong about the lack of proof. This item was found during a search of Ungard's residence.
That teddy bear. It was definitely at his place yesterday.
This was taken from the victim's room, on the very same night that his life was taken.
How can you be sure?
His fondness for teddy bears was well known. As a matter of fact, he kept this particular one with him at all times.
Oh.
But it disappeared right after his murder. The staff attested to this fact.
But how are you certain that it's the exact same one he carried around?
Because his fingerprints are all over it. That's how.
Oh.
Why was his most beloved possession found at the defendant's house? There's only one answer. After murdering Corrida that night in his hotel room, the killer then delivered the bear to his client.
I didn't read it till I got there.
Objection!
I have to keep on fighting.
Consider this. The possibility Adrian Andrews asked the killer to steal the bear.
And to what end?
Because, well, she thought it I'm not really sure. I'm gonna figure this out. You just shut up there, stupid. I'm gonna keep talking and I win!
Why would he want to take such a thing into his residence?
What's going on here?
It's like the defense doesn't have a real case, just questions.
Shut up! No one asked you, lady. Don't give up, Nikki. I don't care if everybody knows I freed a guilty man. I gotta do this to save Maya's life.
Do you have an answer, Mr. Edgeworth?
In a way, Your Honor, I am willing to address the defense's challenge. What is the significance of this teddy bear? To discuss that very question, I would like to call on Miss Adrian Andrews to take the stand again.
Very well. The court will now take a brief 10-minute recess. I ask that you please use the time to prepare your witness.
Understood.
me.
Edgeworth is still such a jerk! He knows about Maya, so why is he pushing so hard on you?
What's going on?
You hanging in there, pal?
I'm giving it all I've got. You found anything yet?
Not really, but I'm not giving up hope.
I could see a circus tent. She's somewhere near there.
How the heck did you grow up so fast, Pearl?
Mia?
It came to me. Maya's being held on the 3rd floor of an old office building.
You mentioned seeing a circus tent, but why?
I saw it through the window, roughly 100 meters away.
Nikki, will you please tell me what's happening?
There's only one circus in town now. The Berry Big Circus.
We must hurry. Maya's in grave danger.
Hey, Gumshoe, you hear that?
Loud and clear. It's about 100 meters away from where the Very Big Circus is located.
I also saw a red mailbox beneath the window.
Yeah, baby! All units, let's get rolling!
This is the break we needed. Thank you, Mia.
It's a little bit premature for that. It's not over yet, so keep fighting.
How long are you gonna ignore me, bro? A slap would be nice at this point.
Yesterday, you refused to testify. It's your right. But listen. Those who conceal the truth will likely fall victim to it.
But sir, I am only doing what you people told me to do.
I'm not like them. What's more, neither is the defense. So I want you to tell us everything you know.
All right. It appears that she's been swayed.
Then let me ask you. Recognize this teddy bear?
It's a souvenir that my sister bought while we were on vacation in Switzerland.
She bought it?
Yes, sir. It was a gift she brought back for Juan. They were seeing each other at the time.
Really?
We found a picture of her in Ungard's house that was signed, Nice Tits.
Because she used to be his manager as well, and they also dated each other for a little while.
She did? They were a couple?
Celeste was head over heels in love with him. But unfortunately, he didn't feel the same way about her. Then a reporter found out about their relationship, and Matt dumped her as soon as he could. The story was pulled before it made it to print, and the public never found out. But Celeste was fired.
That's when she went to Juan Carida's agency.
It was a really good thing. I think meeting Juan saved her. They even had a public engagement, press conference and all.
But the engagement was broken off.
Yes, that very night, she...
It's all so sad.
So did Carida give a reason as to why he broke off the engagement?
Yes, it was Matt. Right after the announcement, Matt told Juan about them.
Why would he want to do that?
It was sick. He chose to wait until after the press conference to tell them. He actually picked the moment that would hurt them the most.
Your sister's suicide. I had heard that there was no note left behind.
No, sir. There was definitely a note. But Juan hid it somewhere.
Did he disclose this to you?
Yes. Apparently my sister wrote about her hatred of Matt, and how she chose death since her happiness had again been taken from her.
So, did the victim ever reveal why he had chosen to hide the suicide note?
He saw it as a powerful weapon. He wanted to make the note public, just when it would hurt Matt the most. And he was so close to releasing it.
That would have been the night he was murdered, after Ungard won the Hero of Heroes tournament. He would do it in the form of a staged confession.
So unbelievably spiteful.
I had gotten extremely close to Juan, because I wanted to find that note. I really didn't want it to become public. So before I reported the murder, I searched all over his room, but it never turned up. That's when the thought hit me. How I could get revenge on the two horrible men who destroyed my sister.
So you planted the knife in his corpse?
I was absolutely sure that if Matt's fingerprints were found on it, he'd be the prime suspect.
There you have it. This is why the witness refused to provide testimony yesterday.
I understand her hesitation.
The only crime she's committed is mutilation of a corpse, not murder.
But the suicide note, does anybody have a clue as to where the thing ended up?
Matter of fact, we do, Your Honor. Just ask the teddy bear.
Yes. It's quite special. That's why she chose it as a souvenir.
It has a secret compartment?
Wait, could that be it?
That must be the note.
No wonder you failed to find it. The killer had already removed it from the scene. This note bears Celeste's signature. Matt Ungard knew that he had to get his hands on this no matter what it took.
I see. So that's why he had to kill her steal it.
Objection! Come on! That doesn't make sense!
And why not?
Because the defendant couldn't have known the suicide note was hidden in the secret compartment!
You're wrong. Remember this?
Oh? What's that?
A hidden camera set up in the victim's hotel room. Matthew Ungard had been spying on Juan Corrida, recording everything.
Is this true?
Spy? That's freaking crazy.
I've been saying it was him the whole time.
I submit the note and the camera as evidence to the court.
Search the place! Sir!
It would appear that we've reached a conclusion in this trial. I shall now hand down my verdict.
Objection!
Really, defense? What now?
It's about the note. I have a problem with it.
That is?
Explain yourself.
How do we know Celeste Andrews was really the one who wrote it? The defense demands that a handwriting analysis be performed.
Hang on. What is this?
You need a handwriting analysis? But don't you think that Celeste would be the only one who knew the claims made on the suicide note?
There is a chance her sister could have known about everything mentioned.
Oh, just another theory of yours.
Your Honor, the prosecution needs 30 minutes.
Why?
I don't want there to be any doubt about the evidence. I second the call for writing analysis.
He's playing along.
Edgy.
Then I'll allow it. We'll take a 30-minute recess while we analyze the note.
You have a telephone call.
Oh, I do? From whom?
He said he's a friend of yours, and it's an urgent matter.
Okay, it seems you've bought a little more time.
Why hasn't that detective called back yet?
Talk to me. Did you find her? Is she safe?
They got away again.
No.
Sorry, but she did leave us with a killer piece of evidence, pal.
Yeah? What is it?
I'm bringing it to court now. I think everything is gonna be A-okay, brother.
All right then. We'll see you real soon.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, we got this in the back.
Hey, Gumshoe, what happened?
A car wreck? I really hope that he didn't get hurt.
Not exactly reassuring, is it now?
You got this right, Ace Attorney?
Forgive my tardiness.
What's up?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you have the handwriting analysis report with you?
Yes, and it does conclude that the note was written by Celeste Andrews.
Of course, we all knew that.
In that case, I'll now hand down my verdict.
Wait, Your Honor!
You're not satisfied?
The prosecution would like to call upon a new witness.
A new witness? Really?
Oh? And who might that be?
Just who truly was Shelley DeKiller's client? This witness will put that question to rest once and for all.
But how? Who is testifying?
Shelley DeKiller. The Hitman.
Yes, I see. Shelley DeKiller himself.
What? That's insane. So he'll talk?
He called moments ago, saying he's willing to testify. I call to the stand
CB Radio. CB Radio?
Objection! The final showdown is about to get underway as the killer gives his testimony. And I've suddenly slipped into somebody else's voice. It's not a character in this show. Is it a character on another show?
Witness, you are able to see us?
Yes.
And I am quite eager to begin.
As am I. Name and occupation.
I am known as Shelley the Killer, a professional assassin by trade.
Wait, what is this? A machine is testifying?
It's a special radio transmitter. As long as we do not trace its source, the witness will testify candidly.
Hold on! How can we verify he's who he says he is?
Ah, yes. Please wait one moment.
Please, Ramen.
Maya?
Was that a woman ordering food?
Go on! I have no objection to this witness's identity!
Since the defense has no objection, I believe we should proceed as planned.
Very well. Your witness.
Thank you. First question. Did you kill Juan Corrida at the behest of your client?
Yes. That is the job for which I was hired.
Wait, what?
And would you please tell us the name of that client?
Before I answer you, I would like to make one thing clear.
What might that be?
To an assassin, maintaining trust with the client is paramount. And that is exactly the reason why I'm speaking with you today.
And what's that mean?
I always perform my duties with the utmost precision and in total confidentiality, and I expect nothing less than the same from my clients. Do you understand, Mr. Wright?
You mentioned trust, but have you ever been betrayed by a client?
If that were to happen, I would dispose of them with extreme prejudice. I may be a contract killer, but I would never stoop so low as to become a traitor.
And yet here you are, ready to break your vow of total confidentiality.
I wish it weren't so. But in this case, my client has violated my professional code of ethics.
How so?
In order to protect themselves, they've thrown an innocent man under the bus. I find that unforgivable.
You've amply explained your reasoning. So then, I want you to tell the court the name of the person who contracted you to assassinate Juan Corrida.
Sure. I will give you what you're asking for. My client is Adrian Andrews.
You're absolutely certain?
That is not true. I'd never do that.
You set me up! You cad!
What's happening?
The killer just pulled a hit on Miles Edgeworth. I'm sure he was supposed to say it was Ungard.
He's trying to protect his client.
That's the truth, and I would expect a full exoneration for Mr. Matthew Ungard.
It was her.
Objection! Your Honor, I have the right to cross-examine this witness first. Mia, I'm a defense attorney, but I still believe in the truth. I can't accept that verdict.
Okay, but the witness swore it was not your client who hired him. What exactly do you intend to discover?
Mr. Wright, I believe the testimony I've given has been more than beneficial to your case.
You had told us earlier that absolute trust between you and your client was the most important factor.
Yes?
Then please explain how you determine if your client is in fact trustworthy or not.
Before accepting any contract, I always make a point of meeting them in person.
I speak to them face to face, look them directly in the eye. It's vital to making such a deal with someone.
So you're saying you met this client in the same manner?
Yes. We decided on a secure location to chat. He came across as trustworthy to me.
Got him.
You're claiming to have met with Adrian Andrews, correct?
Very astute, Mr. Wright.
And upon this meeting, you found him to be someone you could trust.
Indeed.
Sorry, but I don't believe you.
Why not?
Because it is obvious. You and Adrian Andrews have never met.
What makes you say that?
Your testimony today ignores one extremely blatant fact. Like you don't know her at all.
Excuse me.
Did you say her?
If you had actually met her as you are claiming, one look would have told you she is definitely a woman.
You have to be joking.
But how can a man like him make such a mistake?
It's possibly due to her name.
Adrian Andrews. It seems like they could be a man or a woman.
If the witness does indeed meet with every client before taking a job, I must ask why he has never met Ms. Andrews.
I'll tell you. It's because she was never really his client in the first place! Now then, will you please explain this contradiction? I'm all ears.
Pardon me, sir, but it's you who's being contradictory. My testimony today has made an excellent case for the man you're defending, correct? So why are you so aggressively taking me to task?
Well, because I
made myself abundantly clear on what I feel about traitors, did I not, Mr. Wright? Do you understand how that pertains to you? Very well. We shall have to say our goodbyes now. There's something extremely important I have to go dispose of.
I'm begging you not to do it!
Yes? Then bring this trial to an end at once!
Hold on. What is going on here? Do you know, Edgeworth?
We can't keep doing this. He's ready to kill Maya.
I remember now. This case was just a bit out of the ordinary, and I accepted Miss Andrews' request through the mail. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Whatever you say. And as of this moment, I have no further questions.
The witness has stated on the record that Adrian Andrews did indeed hire him to murder Juan Corrido.
I can't let her go down for this.
Since that's the case, will the defendant step forward?
Thank you, Your Honor. I've been waiting for this.
I won't say that you're an innocent man. Not after driving that poor young woman to suicide. However, it would seem you are innocent of killing Mr. Corrido.
Of course I am. But I gotta say, the defense almost hosed me. Come on, I'm the guy as refreshing as the spring breeze. Right, Mr. Wright? Anyway, let's get to the good part when you hand down that sweet not guilty verdict.
If you get that slime bag in acquittal, I'll never forgive you.
But you'll die if I don't. And Adrian would go to jail for a crime she didn't commit. That's not justice. No matter what happens, someone's life will end today because of my choice.
Phoenix.
Now, defense. At this time, I would like to hear your final statement on this matter.
I request that you find my client.
Find him what?
I'm sorry, Maya. I have to follow my heart. So...
Hold it!
What? Miss Von Karma?
Wait, what are you doing here?
There's something I must share with the court. Phoenix Wright! Don't worry. I was monitoring the police radio earlier. Scruffy's doing okay.
Your Honor, in my hand, I hold the final piece of evidence we'll need in this case.
What are you doing? The trial's over. We won.
I have no objection to it. We're here today to uncover the truth, after all.
Is that some kind of video? Just what specifically does it contain?
I verified the contents myself. What it contains is the very moment that the hitman Shelley DeKiller took the life of Juan Corrida.
Order! Order in the court! I will not allow the video disc to be entered into evidence.
And why not?
We've already established that DeKiller was the one who committed the crime. Therefore, further proof is meaningless.
What?
That's right, Ace Attorney. Totally meaningless.
No. Is it really over?
You can't give up yet, Phoenix. You've just got to turn your thinking around.
But how?
The judge just told us that he doesn't need the evidence. Surely there has to be somebody that does.
But who would need it?
I know you can figure that out for yourself.
So, do you mind bringing the rest of us into your little conversation, Mr. Wright?
I don't mind at all. You need to see this video right now.
Oh?
That's enough. One question, Mr. Wright. Do you happen to know who was behind the camera?
The crime scene was being monitored, and the one who set it all up was Matthew Ungard.
What? No way.
The footage was being transmitted to Ungard's residence. where it was saved to a video disc.
That's very interesting. The client had asked that I protect a disc, so I took it from his house when I left.
I have it in my hands as we speak. He insisted that I not watch it, and of course I kept my word.
The very same footage should be on the one that I delivered. In fact, it was a copy.
Really? Who made it?
Maya. She didn't sit around the whole time dreaming of food.
None of this is true. You gotta believe me.
Your client referred to this video as his insurance.
Had to have some insurance. Do you really think I'm just gonna trust an assassin? If he tried to blackmail me or say I killed Juan, I have video evidence of him in the act.
It would appear that I have been deceived from the very beginning.
Yes. His entire life is based around deception.
Screw you!
What do you think, witness? You had stated your attitude on traitors was quite severe, to say the least.
My contract with Ungard has been nullified. I might add that I now have a new target.
Who is that?
The vainglorious buffoon who dared to betray me.
Oh God, please no! Don't kill me!
Now, Mr. Wright, I suppose I should return the thing which is so precious to you, as promised.
Well, you heard your verdict earlier, didn't you? You're a free man, not guilty.
However, were I in your shoes, I would be in constant fear of death at the hands of a ruthless assassin.
Regardless if you're guilty or not, your life is over!
I believe that this murder trial has finally reached its conclusion. I pronounce the defendant, Matthew Ungard.
Wait! I did it! I had him whacked off!
What is that supposed to mean?
I hired the killer to murder Juan! It's all because of me! Now he's gonna murder me! I can't go back home! Not now, not ever! Just say I'm guilty and lock me up! Please!
Very well then. After considering the arguments that have been put forth on all sides in this case, I declare that the defendant, Mr. Matthew Ungard, is guilty!
Good job, Phoenix.
Miss Andrews!
I think she may have found justice.
Yes.
Why are you smiling? Huh? He's guilty. That means you lost today. Does crushing defeat make you happy?
You wouldn't understand.
Edgeworth.
What do you mean by that?
I once felt the same way. I did whatever it took to get the verdict I wanted, and as a result piled up victory after victory. But then I crossed paths with Phoenix Wright once again. After the first defeat of my career, I'd felt I had lost everything. I'd soon find myself in the defendant's chair. That's when I witnessed everything I had believed in come crashing down. I had no choice but to leave that life behind.
A lawyer who can't achieve victory might as well be dead!
Surely you must have realized that the defeat would be the start of a new beginning.
That is just foolish drivel.
You may try and hide it, but the truth reveals itself. We must trust each other, and be firm in our belief that we're all fighting in service for the truth.
We should trust our opponent?
Indeed. Ultimately, both sides are working towards the same goal. You already knew that, didn't you? That is why you couldn't accept how I had changed.
When I first heard you disappeared, it felt like a huge betrayal. You're the reason I became a lawyer. The way you fought for me when I had no one else changed my life forever. And then you betrayed your own character. That's why I put away the symbol of our friendship. But I was mistaken. You sacrificed your ego
admitted to the world you were wrong. You realize that you can't do it alone. That working together is the only way we can reach out to the truth. You saved my life. I mean it. Thank you.
You realize I'm only doing my job.
How foolish! Two losers licking each other's wounds!
Francisca.
Maya! Hey!
I missed you so much!
I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, what a relief! Here.
Aw, that is sweet of you, Larry!
Maya,
My gosh, Mia!
I'm so proud of you for hanging in there.
It was scary.
Yeah, I know it was. You did great.
I never gave up hope!
Really brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it, bro?
It sure does, pal.
Phoenix,
Yes?
please keep an eye on Maya for me.
Sure.
And I will always be looking out for you, too.
Thanks, sis.
Keep training hard, okay?
Oh, wow! Mystic Maya, you're back! Thank you, Pearls! I was so worried!
Really brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it, brother?
It sure does, pal.
You all defeated the bad guy, didn't you? The evil superhero?
Now we gotta catch the killer.
Oh no, I lost Signal Blue!
No need to worry, lady. I got your back.
Thanks so much, sweet gum!
My body.
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm still standing. Just a flesh wound or whatever.
Oh, hey, Nick! This is yours!
Thanks.
Having this is what kept me strong.
And thinking about you kept me strong.
Really brings a tear to your eye, right, pal?
Sure does, bro.
Oh, yeah! I almost forgot about how hungry I am. Come on, let's have a feast! Are you hungry? Shrimp for the little one. Thanks, it smells so delicious. And a pork cutlet for you, Larry.
Wow, how cool of you.
Steak for the detective.
Don't mind if I do.
And for Nick, pickle the radish.
How generous of you.
Where are you going? Running away?
Shut up! Ugh. You don't know what it's like! All the pressure of having the Von Karma name!
No.
Father is a true genius, but I never will be. All of my life, I haven't let myself admit that fact.
Prosecutors do not fight for fame and glory. You do well to learn that.
Stop it! You were always just one step ahead of me. And so damn smug. That's the reason I wanted to defeat that man.
You mean Phoenix Wright, don't you?
No, I mean you, Miles Edgeworth. I want to take you for a ride.
I understand.
I can't do what you did. I can't throw it all away.
Yes, you can. After watching what he went through, you should realize that you have the same fight inside of you. I'm not giving up on my journey. If that's what you're doing, go it alone. I'll still fight.
I'm Francisca Von Karma. Don't fool yourself. You hear me, Miles? I won't walk in your shadow forever. Our fight's just begun. I'm stronger than you. When I first saw this, I knew that it belonged to you. We'll meet in the courtroom again someday, Phoenix Wright. Until then, I'll be holding on to it.
That's the story of a rookie attorney. A man who needed to be tested to find out who he truly is. But now I've said goodbye to that man, and I'm ready to begin a brand new chapter in my life. Of course, not everything has changed.
Objection! You're far too naive. Still a rank amateur.
It would serve you quite well to rethink your argument, Mr. Wright.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I know there's gotta be a contradiction somewhere. Objection!